What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 3 theory and prediction video, bringing you the most entertaining Power Universe theories on the internet. And today, the layers of Ronnie's master plan are starting to unfold, as my theory explains how Ronnie ultimately plans to have Rock killed, and maybe even Kanan, by telling Snaps, Pop, and Stefano that Rock has been an informant for 20 years and is responsible for the demise of both High Post and Defcon respectively. And he may even have proven receipts as well. I will explain how this will lead to Rock's name being destroyed in the streets, tarnished forever, forcing her to have to disappear forever and turn to the one person who still will accept her for who she is, leaving Kanan alone to eventually be raised by Breeze, who isn't Ronnie, by the way. Yeah, Ronnie dies in this theory. This video is going to be another banger, so go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so y'all can get this fire every day. And since you know you love this content, you can support this channel by sending a donation to the Cash App JPeterson91, or blessing your brother with a super thanks right above the comment section in your phone. Thanks in advance. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. All right now, people, let's break it down like this. Everyone has their own assumptions of which way the writers will go with Ronnie during the season finale of Raising Kanan. Besides a few repeated habits that he has often displayed, for the most part, Ronnie is very unhinged and utterly unpredictable. And Rock is the most in danger behind this. And we also had to understand that Ronnie is extremely selfish and unlikable as well. This is why I say he can't be Breeze. And I seen a photo of Kanan viciously arguing with Ronnie while Snaps is apparently trying to break up the altercation. And believe me, I'm still going somewhere with this and how it relates to Rock. But the altercation with Ronnie and Kanan seems to be taking place right after the end of episode 9, when Snaps, Pop, and Ronnie sat Kanan down to tell him how his mom is messing up the business. And if that's not where the picture takes place, then it would have to be after they already met up with Rock and they're trying to delegate. And for Kanan to be that upset with Ronnie, it's clear that Ronnie suggested they all kill Rock and just be done with her. Kanan ain't going for that. For everyone who thinks Kanan will ultimately kill his mom, proof that he will not relies on the fact that the only other times Kanan ever got upset with Ronnie was when Ronnie tried to have a say-so in his personal family matters. Meaning we can expect Kanan to not go along with his elder's plans, leading Ronnie anti-dollar sign to kidnap Kanan and possibly Jukebox as well, bringing Rock and Marvin outside to play. Now, Snaps and Pop are not as personal with their issues with Rock in the same way that Ronnie is. Ronnie has a vendetta, so we can imagine that Rock and Marvin will be able to strike a monetary deal with the couple in order to guarantee Kanan and Jukebox's safety if they both got kidnapped by Ronnie after Kanan refuses to kill Marvin and Rock. Snaps and Pop seem reasonable enough, right? But Ronnie, that's a whole nother story, niggas. He wants Rock dead. And when you understand how petty and unpredictable he is, here now lies the basis for this entire theory. It's possible Rock snitched on High Post or Defcon. It's even possible that Ronnie was sleeping with either of these men. Either way, Ronnie was in business with both these men at some point at the very least. We still don't know what Ronnie has been harboring against Rock. But if things go wrong, Ronnie has to have some kind of ace in the hole. He wants to win Rock, and he wouldn't be able to turn everyone against her just by complaining about how she took everything away from him while he was supposed to be locked up for the rest of his life. Nobody cares about that. But the number one thing everybody hates is a rat. People like Scrappy have been killed just by the mere accusation. So imagine if Ronnie had any legit reason to believe this to be true of Rock. This easily could have happened before Defcon was killed. Defcon told Ronnie he suspected Rock was a rat and possibly working with an undercover cop to get rid of him for knowing too many secrets. He could have even caught Howard and Rock in the bed together. All it would take would be a visit at Rikers Island or a phone call before Defcon's demise. And for somebody like Ronnie, that's all it would take to send him on his mission. Ronnie knows that Snaps and Pop are aligned with Stefano in some kind of way. So Ronnie could tell Snaps and Pop, and the mere accusation, plus the accusation against her in regards to the demise of High Post, would logically set off a lot of alarms. Stefano, who was already worried about the feds and rats, would not take this rumor lightly, nor would Snaps and Pop. So when we see Ronnie and Kanan and Rock seemingly in the same place where Stefano holds his furnace, this could be everyone involved, luring Rock, and maybe even Kanan as well, into their own deaths because nobody can trust the son of a rat. This could lead to all parties involved attempting to put Rock down right then and there, with the possibility of them giving Kanan the option to kill her to prove that they're not the same. My bet, due to Howard's involvement, both Rock and Kanan narrowly escape. Or, when they have Rock right where they want her, and possibly Kanan too, the feds do a sweep. Either way, Rock escapes death with her name officially tarnished forever in the streets, leaving her with no choice. She has to run. Can't go to DC with Marvin if Marvin ends up in DC, so it's likely we see her turn to the only person who will still accept her for who she is and love her regardless. And that person is Symphony Basket, leaving Kanan with a debt to Snaps, Pop, and Stefano, with Ronnie dying during the sweep, and creating the atmosphere for Kanan to need Breeze, aka Ubiquitous Unique.